Network Radio. Two. Network Radio.
They said I'll be hollering and screaming. They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, Willie?
But I told them.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
So I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio.
I have seen the light!
So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, he's got it. By George, he's got it.
People are saying,
you can see how you have progressed in the show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
and our callers are saying this. Right? Man, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
No. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
For that big intro, I don't know whether to make you my agent or have you call my mom.
our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies, and y'all were inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like Petey Green, man. That's what I like about Red T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust. Because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. If they scared to be who they are, they probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me. Black and brown up in here. Yeah, baby! Hold on, it's Tuesday. Baby! Hold on, let me just do it because I ain't been on the air for a couple of days. Baby! Y'all know what time it is, and if you don't, let me get your minds right. We here live on the mountaintop. That's Mountaintop Network Radio DMV, y'all. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. I'm so glad to be here with the people. I'll tell it to the hot. I'll tell it to the cold. You got to come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. I ain't got no time for the crying, and I ain't got time for nobody that be signifying. I want you to lace your boots up. I want you to strap them up real tight. And I want y'all to come on and march with me. We live, baby, right here on the mountaintop where the people's voice can be heard. I guess that's what they say. Listen here, man. Let's go. Let's go. Did I say that? Let's go. What happened to my music? My microphone. There you go. See there. Okay. Something went right here. I was feeling a little lonely there, so I was trying to get my mind right. Yeah. Y'all ready? Come on. Man, good morning. I tell it to the hot. I tell it to the cold. You got to come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. I'm so glad to be here with the people. Man, we got a whole lot to talk about. Y'all. Washington Redskins, they went to New Orleans, and when they thought they was going to stop the Saints from marching in, well, y'all know how it went down. Y'all know the shit-diggity bop and the shit-diggity bang. They got a whole lot of people's ears ringing from all directions. And so we going to sit there and kind of talk about it a little bit. I done gave the people the chance. Y'all done had the chance to kind of, get the anger and the foolishness off your shoulder. And, I know y'all probably done heard things a million different times or whatever, but what's about to happen here is about to hear Rev T style. And when I tell it, I'm going to tell it like a T.I. is. It might not be pleasing to everybody, but I always believe that the truth, it will set you free. And if you want to get your mind right, if you want to lay your burdens down by the riverside, y'all know what it is. And if you don't, let me get you going. 703-763-4979 is the number. If you want to call in, if you want to talk about what made you happy, what made you sad, you know, but the Washington Redskins is 4-6 and they failed in New Orleans. I know y'all want to get it off your chest. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to do that. But listen here, before I get into that, before I get into the chastising and the criticizing and the uplifting and the downtrodden or whatever y'all want to do with it when it comes to these Washington Redskins, I want to talk about some other things that's been going on around in the world of sports. Can we do that real quick? Good. Let's go to this. Let's step in the ring and go do this. Y'all ready? Let's talk about LeVar Ball and Donald Trump. Can we do that? But before we do that, let's say good morning to the people. Good morning to Big Brother Rob Brackett. We see you tuning in. Big Brother Stephen Atkins at the Inside Bliss, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Mountaintop Network Radio, God willing, 10 a.m. on Sundays. Y'all hear everything that's happening in the NFL and the world of sport. And I want to say happy anniversary to Stephen Atkins and his wife. Now, listen here. Happy second anniversary to y'all. May God bless y'all and keep y'all. And don't y'all be doing nothing freaky trying to make no babies tonight. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I said it. Oh, yeah. I knew the second anniversary. And good morning to the lovely Lisa. Praise him always, man. Good morning, Lisa. Hey, mama. I see you. Yeah. Class of 91, Woodrow Wilson. Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, good morning. Risa Thompson, good morning to you. We see you, Mom. Big Brother Brian Harness, man, good morning to you, champion. Good brother and friend. Appreciate you tuning in. And then the lovely Crystal Adair, y'all. Motivational Minutes is coming to the people. I tell it to the hot. I tell it to the cold. You got to turn it to the sports revival. Fill up your soul. But most of all, you need those motivational minutes in your life. And good morning, man, to Aisha Falima, man. Good morning to you, sister. I always appreciate you tuning in, support the Rev T Sports Revival. And Big Brother John Lawrence, man, good morning to you, champ. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. But y'all want to get down to it? Let's go. LeVar Ball, LeVar Ball, and let's see, Donald Trump. Well, you know, y'all know what happened is LeAngelo Ball or whatever, and two other basketball players from UCLA, they went over China stealing expensive sunglasses, and they got caught. Their asses got caught. Okay, boom, bow. So China let the rest of the team go back to the USS, but them three Bammers had to stay over in China. They was trying to figure out what they was going to do with him. So anyway, Trump was overseas anyway, you know, doing his little Trump tour, whatever, you know, for his overseas time being the president of the United States. Okay, boom. So while Trump was over there, Trump cutting people that tried China, who that. Trump got people back over here. Young boys came home last week. In their press conference, all three players thanked the United States President Donald Trump for intervening and getting them back to U.S. soil. All three of the players thanked it. But LeVar Ball daddy, when he was actually questioned about, you know, how his son got back, he didn't acknowledge Donald Trump. So it made Donald Trump, old Trump baby. Y'all know old Trump baby. That's the president. Old Trump baby came out and made some remarks about how, you know, he should have left them over in China because they was ungrateful because his daddy didn't give Donald Trump no props about him bringing his child back over. Well, LeVar Ball, you know he ain't short of no words. Well, he had a response for old Donald Trumpy boy. You know, y'all was there for Trumpy baby. And well, it got a whole lot of people ears buzzing and ringing right. It don't have me buzzing right now. And for all the shadiggity bop and the shadiggity bang and all this you see me type buffoonery that LeVar Ball does and has been doing, is it going to rain today, y'all? Yes, it might. Or tomorrow. LeVar Ball is right. He is absolutely right. He went on one of these shows anyway, but I ain't got to sit there. Y'all done heard about, read about him. Anyway, he went on one of the shows, and basically what he said is that when you do something for somebody, you don't sit there and look for no gratification. You don't look for any type of reward or for some trophy or acknowledgement, which Donald Trump is trying to do. Now, I said that the 3 youngsters from UCLA, including D'Angelo Ball, which was one of the 3, they thanked Donald Trump for getting them back home. That man daddy ain't thank him. And well, that's what it is. But anyway, though, I just had to put it out there. I agree with LeVar Ball on this one. But if we got to go a little bit further, though, old Trumpy baby, he been hot, y'all, when it comes to the NFL. You know, this week the Oakland Raiders and the New England Patriots, they played in Mexico City. Part of the NFL and their international hoopla trying to expand the NFL to international countries. Okay, boo, Betty fine. Marshawn Lynch, who ain't been standing up during the national anthem, even before Colin Kaepernick and the Kaepernick crusade, you know what I'm saying, jumped on the boat. Marshawn Lynch ain't never stood up for the national anthem. Well, he continued what he been doing and will continue what he been doing, and he didn't stand for the national anthem. But when the Mexican anthem was played, he stood up. But if you go look at the tape in the video, he didn't know Pledge of No Allegiance. That man was moving around doing his own thing. But old Trumpy baby had to say something about it. And, well, you know, if you know like I know, see, it's a thing about having your mama. And if when you got your mama around and your mama don't play that and your mama don't allow nobody to go at you, even if you are a grown-ass man, people like Donald Trump, when you go at somebody's baby, their mama or their daddy will clap back at you. Well, Marshawn Lynch, Mama Lynch, she wasn't no short of telling Donald Trump he could kiss where the sun don't shine, and he need to be worried about running his country instead of thinking he about to pick on her son. And she went hard on Twitter, sitting jumping in Donald Trump caboose. Did I say caboose? Yeah, I think I've been watching the Dukes of Hazzard reruns or something with technology is a mother. But anyway, though, y'all, I just had to put that out there. You know, my little tidbits, my little talk abouts or whatever. But what we going to do, I want to take a break. We're going to take this break. And when we come back off a break, y'all, we're going to get into this thing with the Washington Redskins. I got a couple of things I want to throw out there to the people. 703-763-4979 is the number. I want to hear from y'all this morning. I know y'all got a lot of thoughts about this game, a lot of things about the coaching, a lot of things about some of the players, about Kirk Cousins. We going to put it all on the table. If we go over an hour, that's fine. We can do that here on the Mountaintop Network Radio DMV where the people's voice can be heard. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T. I want y'all to tune in right now. Crystal is there, y'all, and those motivational minutes right here, Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. Let's go, y'all. It's the Sports Revival.
All right, family, we are back at it. This is Crystal Adair with Motivational Minutes because we stay in it to win it. Amen. Motivational speaker here and author. Go on Amazon.com and check out a copy of my book. It is called Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair, my life story, my testimony, and I promise that it will only bless your life. Family, I do not know who this message is for on today, but I do know that it is for somebody. I also know that I am preaching to myself in as much as I'm encouraging someone out there. Family, what I want to say to you on today is that a delay is not always a denial. A delay is not always a denial. Just because God is asking you to wait on something does not mean that God is necessarily telling you no. You see, in our human frame, it is so easy for us to become discouraged or depressed or frustrated when something or the process is not moving along as quickly as we feel that it should. But see, our timing is not God's timing. We may be saying, but God, I am ready now. I want it now. Why can't I have it now? And God is saying right back to you, not right now. You see, his answer is not always no. Sometimes he's just saying, not right now. Sometimes God needs to perfect something in you. He needs to get something right in you before he answers this prayer and gives you whatever this blessing may be. The other times, God may be saying, I have something better for you, but I need for you to hold on. I need for you to exercise some faith. I need for you to believe that I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. God is not always telling you no when you're waiting on a prayer to be answered. Sometimes he's simply just saying, not right now, or I have something better. But you gotta let God work that thing out in your favor, and you gotta let him work some things out in you so you can be truly ready to receive that glorious blessing. This is Crystal M. Adair with Motivational Minutes. I love you, family. Please make sure you go out and get a copy of my book, Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. It's right there on Amazon.com. And as always, a shout out to the awesome Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice and these motivational minutes can be heard.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah! Don't lie. Some of y'all Redskins fans, y'all freaking out right now. We sitting here live, y'all. Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. I'm so glad to be here with the people. I'll tell it to the high. I'll tell it to the cold. I don't want no crying, and I don't want to talk to nobody that be signifying. 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. Phone lines open. Let's talk about this, y'all. Washington Redskins, they went down to New Orleans Sunday at the 1 o'clock hour. And by the 4 o'clock hour, 4:30 hour, the final score was 31-34. Right. Did I say that? Yeah, I did say that. And I know some of y'all, you know, you're mad about the 3rd and 1 call. I know some of y'all mad. Y'all want to blame Kirk Cousins. I know some of y'all mad. Y'all want to blame Jay Gruden. I know some of y'all mad. Y'all want to blame the wide receivers. I know some of y'all mad. You want to blame the linebackers. I know I should say the middle linebackers. I know some of you mad. You don't want to say it, but you need to say it, that D'Angelo Hall, well, maybe he done came to the end of his role. I know some of y'all don't want to say it, that Brandon Scherff and Niles Paul got beat on a crucial play. I know some of y'all don't want to say it. I know some of you that might want to. I know that some of you might want to start keep swimming in the water right about now. Because at 4-6, y'all done jumped the ship. Y'all done said it's over. It's no more hope for tomorrow. But before I let you know that there is hope, before I let you know that there is some joy tomorrow, we got to talk about what happened yesterday or the day before with these New Orleans Saints. 31 points by Kirk Cousins in this offense, this Washington Redskins offense. 31 points. Second week in a row, Kirk Cousins 22 for 32, 322 yards, 3 touchdowns. No interceptions. Samaje Perine, 117 yards, 1 rushing touchdown. His first NFL touchdown. 1 run for 30 yards long. Notice I didn't say something though, right? How many attempts he had. But let me do it. 23 carries. 23 carries by Samaje Perine. Hold on. Wait a minute. Then you add 4 by Chris Thompson before he got hurt. Then you add 3 by Kirk Cousins. Then you add 1 by now Paul, Jamison Crowder, and Brandon Marshall. Then listen here. That means the Washington Redskins, they ran the ball for almost 30 plus times in this game against the New Orleans Saints. But I know y'all want to crucify Gruden about the 3rd and 1 play. I understand that. But don't say Gruden didn't run the ball. Don't say Gruden didn't go out there and run the balanced offense. Josh Doctson. Oh, where's Josh Doctson been? He showed up in New Orleans. He showed out a little bit too. Oh, Jamison Crowder. Where has he been? He showed up in New Orleans. Doctson had 4 receptions for 81 yards. Jamison Crowder, 7 receptions for 72 yards. Vernon Davis, 3 catches for 67 yards. Ryan Grant, 3 for 59 in the touchdown, 49-yard touchdown. Niles Paul, 2 catches. Perine, 1. Sprinkle, a touchdown. And I know y'all saying, well, damn, Reb, why you sitting there talking about the Redskins offense like that? Because what I want to do is, I want to put the brakes on you Bammers right now before you even get the party started. Before you even get the party started, I want you Bammers right now to even stop. Before you even start trying to, go lean on Kirk Cousins in the offense. Who you going to lean on? What can you lean on about Kirk Cousins? Playing behind an injured patchwork offensive line. Playing with no true wide receiver who then grabbed his balls and said, I'm the man. Throw the ball to me. With no true running back. I'm not overwhelmed because Samaje Perine had 23 carries in the game and 100-something yards. That don't mean he no starting running back. I done heard the buffoonery, Samaje Perine has arrived. No, Samaje Perine better arrive for these next 6 games the Washington Redskins got to play and go do it again. I don't want to hear this foolishness about, Josh Doctson didn't arrive. No, Josh Doctson better continue what he's doing for 6 games. Jamison Crowder, the training staff got to keep Jamison Crowder healthy so he can continue to do his thing. Good morning to Big Brother Jerry Sutton. We see you tuning in. Big Brother Robbie Grove Sports on the Hill podcast. We see you tuning in. Brian Eversole, good morning to you, Chan. Big Brother Gregory Davis, good morning to you as well. We see y'all tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all go share the post with the people. 703-763-4979 is the number. You want to call in, talk a little sports, get your mind right. We kind of talking about this Washington Redskins offense and their performance. And I know some of y'all want to say, well, in a crucial time in the game, they didn't perform. Well, you know what? That very well is true. But do not, I really don't want to hear nothing about, it was Kirk Cousins' fault. Now, we can sit there and debate about Jay Gruden. Y'all know what they talking about, what the media filling y'all head up with. If he ran the 3rd and 1, ran the quarterback sneak and yada yada. Okay, I ain't got to talk about that. I want to talk about the play itself. I knocked my phone over. I want to talk about the play itself. I want to talk about how Niles Paul missed his block. Oh, didn't Jay Gruden call that out in his press conference the other day? Yeah. I mean, you know, let's talk about what a TI is. And not what some wanted to be illusionally be. You know, let's talk about key moments in the game where, you know, the receivers, Kirk Cousins was 22 for 32. But guess what, though? Kirk Cousins could have had more completions than that if the wide receivers and the tight end caught the ball at crucial times. 2 times in the end zone. I don't give a damn if some of y'all want to say, oh, he should have threw the ball high. I don't give a damn if some of y'all say, oh, he should have threw the ball low. He should have threw the ball. Listen here. He put the ball, Kirk Cousins, where the wide receiver, Dawson, the tight end, Davis, need to catch the ball. That's on him to catch the ball. That's what they get paid to do. Samaje Perine, wide open in the flat. Missed the damn pass. They need to scrap that play. I done seen it all too often. Samaje Perine can't catch the ball like that out the flat. Stop running that play. That play is going to hurt the Washington Redskins. It's going to be a fumble one time, and somebody going to run that to the house, messing around with that play. They need to scrap that. Washington Redskins, they had this game offensively. They had this game into the last winning hours. I know some of y'all saying, oh, well, they jumped the tank rib. They shipped the Titanic rib. And okay, I'm accepting of that. I don't have a problem with that. But what I'm just trying to say is, and what I'm trying to get through to the people is that you got to understand that if you want to sit there and start throwing stones at the Washington Redskins offense, I'm not going to allow you to do that. I'm going to defend not Kirk Cousins. I'm going to defend the offense, even with the mistakes that they made in a crucial time of the game. Them Bama's didn't put up 31 points in the last 2 weeks with a makeshift offensive line that's injured, with a makeshift wide receivers that's interchangeable week in and week out, with a running back that you don't know who's going to step up to be the pep up. And yet and still, Kirk Cousins is out there leading the team. Jay Gruden is calling the offense that's putting up 31 points on the board of the game. And I know y'all want to talk about the $25 million man, man, $25 million man. Some of y'all want him gone today. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I see people sitting there already talking about, oh, we need to go get this quarterback in the draft. We need to go pick them up, and blah, 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 blah. Shut up. You know, I talked to my good friend Brian yesterday. We was having conversations about the quarterback situation. If the Redskins going to do anything, if Kirk Cousins should go by way, if anything, they should give Colt McCoy a chance to see if he can run this offense. My personal opinion, I had conversations about it. I had to throw that out there. 703-763-4979 is the number. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear your thoughts, your opinions about this Washington Redskins offense. Y'all want to call in, 703-763-4979 is the number. I want to hear from y'all. We sitting here live right here, Mount Top Network Radio DMV. But what I want to do is I want to take a break, and I really want to talk about who's to blame for the Washington Redskins really losing this game against the New Orleans Saints. And I know we all should agree the defense gave this game up. We can agree on that, correct? Good. But I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and take this break. When we come back off a break, I want to get into this thing, man, about this Washington Redskins defense. We're going to come back and we're going to read y'all comments about this offense, and then we're going to get into this defense, and then I got to give y'all we're going to have a he won't be back no more type moment here on Mountaintop Network Radio. Y'all ready? Come on, let's do it, man. I feel good on a Tuesday, y'all. March with me, baby. Ow!
Network Radio.
Specialized custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Steven Askins, host of the Inside Blitz. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. And we will break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday games, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Seagrass Nation, I tell it to the young, I tell it to the old, but you got to let that burgundy go fill up your soul. Now, here we stand, 2017, draft day. Yeah, we live, y'all. Yeah. Right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. I tell it to the eye, I tell it to the cold. I don't want to talk to the folks signifying, and I damn sure don't want to talk to nobody that be sitting there crying. Listen here, man. Jerry Sutton say, I'm optimistic about our team going forward in the future. Kurt played his ass off, Rev. It's time to really go young in the secondary. It's just we need to clean up our mental mistakes like missed blocks and clock management and situational football. I'm all in till the end. HTTR. That's coming from Jerry Young this morning. Good morning to big brother Daryl Long sitting there tuning in, man. Appreciate you so much, man. Big brother, I can't do it alone. And big brother Sean Fennell, good morning, cuzzo. Wake up, everybody. We sitting here live, y'all, right here in Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T, y'all. At Sport Revival on Twitter is where you can find me at. Y'all make sure y'all also go follow Crystal Adair, y'all. Make sure y'all go follow Maurice Wood, Claudette Mayer, my man 50 Grand, y'all, doing this thing, y'all, with that Inside Blitz. We talking about Steven Atkins at the _Inside Blitz on Twitter. Appreciate them so much. Got big numbers here at Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. And I'm going to tell y'all, listen here. We done kind of changed up. I'll be going live Tuesday through Thursday. We talking about 9:05, God willing, a.m. We going to try to go to 10 o'clock. We might go to 11 o'clock, but we going to just keep going. However, the people make us rock right here live on Mountaintop Network Radio. And you always can catch the replays on YouTube, iTunes, Stitches. Make sure you go follow us on TuneIn Radio. Just type in Mountaintop Network Radio. It'll take you right to the link. Podbean, you can catch all the replays. And listen here, and if y'all like what we doing here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV, it's always a donation link out there. Y'all can make a donation. Can I get $5 this morning? Can I get $10? Can I get $20? If you send in $20 today to the Mountaintop Network Radio DMV because you like what we doing here, I'm going to make sure you get a downloadable copy of all 4 volumes of Uncle Bo Go-Go Remix. That's to the people. If you make a donation today, right here, Mountaintop Network Radio. Before we went to break, though, y'all, we was sitting there talking about this Washington Redskins, and we was kind of leaning on the offense. And I kind of put it out there, you know, before y'all start throwing the blame game, we can't necessarily go lean on the offense and say that everything was their fault. At the end of the day, I really want us to go and look at this defense. Now, for 3.5 quarters, this Washington Redskins defense, they played good football. But it was that last 3 minutes and whatever 3 minutes, 6 minutes between the end of a quarter and the start of another quarter that really kind of set this whole thing off with the Washington Redskins. You know, we could talk about you know how Mr. Catfish for the New Orleans Saints, what is that? Mateo or whatever. Y'all remember he got catfished or whatever when he first came into the old Catfish, you know, stopped P. Ryan in the backfield with the Washington Redskins on 3rd and 1, and that kind of just there. But no, the defense had a chance to go out there and do what they've been doing to the New Orleans Saints all game, and that would shut them down. But Drew Brees and company somehow on that drive sit there and they picked apart this Washington Redskins defense for what it was worth. It was like Drew Brees sat back and he waited for the right moment and the right time to attack them. Well, I'm a little critical of D'Angelo Hall right now, where he is at this point in his career. But when you look at it statistically wise, I should say, excuse me, little tongue twisted there. Statistically wise, when you look at it, D'Angelo Hall had a damn good game. He had 5 solo tackles and 1 assist. But when you look at it on tape, D'Angelo Hall got beat a whole lot of times. Zach Brown, the ace-boo Kuma, the Washington Redskins, he led all tackles. He had 5 tackles, no assists. Kendall Fuller, he was out there balling, 5 tackles. Josh Norman, 5 tackles. DJ Swearns, 5 tackles, 1 solo, 1 interception. Kerrigan, 4 tackles. I thought, and a sack. There you go. I know he had a sack. Monte Nicholson, Preston Smith, all of them was out there playing good football. Even Brashad Breeden. Where Mike Underwood at? Where brother Mike Underwood at? Even Brashad Breeden was out there having a good game. But in that crucial minute, that crucial time of the game, it seemed like that the defense, they got lost in the sauce somewhere. And I'm talking about Montell Spate. They ate him up all day long when it came to the middle. And then listen here, what really stands out to me is when we go through these stats of this defense of the Washington Redskins, and you look at who got tackles and who really got in there, you know, the only person that really got in there from the front, the line, from the defensive line was Hood. And he had 2 tackles. Besides that, okay, take away Kerrigan. But we talking about the interior rush of the Washington Redskins. No one showed up to the party. No McGee, no McClain, nobody. And so at the end of the day, you wonder why the New Orleans Saints really lost the game. Well, two things you play in the factor. The defensive line of the Washington Redskins, and first and foremost, you want to start looking at Greg Minuski. The personnel is different from the Washington Redskins. You can say that this is a better defense than we have seen in years past. They're more aggressive. They play around the ball more. Yes, we can say this. But at the end of the day, though, when you go look at the past 2-3 years, okay, we talking about the Hasleys. What's that other Bama that came after him? Fuel, whatever. Okay, and now Minuski. Okay. At the end of the day, you seeing the same scenario when it comes to the damn defense. They can't stop nobody in crucial times of the game. And now you find yourself 4-6 being the Washington Redskins. Now, am I saying the defense is bad? Hell no. Not by a long shot. But I believe that you're starting to see the defense exposed. I believe that what I've been saying and preaching to y'all all season long, how valuable Mason Foster. Did I say that name? Y'all need to keep that name fresh in your ears when you talk about the sports revival. That how valuable Mason Foster was to that Washington Redskins defense. Calling the defense, having players in position. Because Drew Brees got the touchdown in the end zone to the tight end or to the running back in the flat to put up one of them touchdowns on that comeback. The defense was out of place. They were sitting there arguing at each other after the damn play about who's supposed to be there, who's been done there. Mason Foster been on that field, they wouldn't have had that problem. They were exposed. They were out of position at times in crucial plays of the game. They didn't have that field general out there leading them. And that's not taken away from DJ Swearinger. That's not taken away from Josh Norman. That's not taken away from D. All. But the general who really understands that defense, Mason Foster wasn't in there. And we all know he's done for the year for injury. But it just showed you how much and how valuable he was to that Washington Redskins defense. And they were exposed. And the thing that really, kind of rattled me with it was that Minuski stopped being aggressive. He was aggressive with his defensive call in the whole game. And then he just stopped. Why? I don't know. You have to have that Mortal Kombat attitude when you're the defense of the Washington Redskins. Especially when you got a quarterback playing under the circumstances that he's playing in. (703-763-4979) is the number. Y'all want to call in, talk a little sports with me this morning? I want to hear from y'all via Facebook Live. My question to the people is Kirk Cousins, should he stay? Should they let him go at this point? And go ahead and let Colt McCoy do his thing next year? Let's talk about this a little bit. Where do the Redskins go from here? Do you still believe that there's hope for tomorrow? Because looking at the Washington Redskins schedule, they got the Giants on Thanksgiving. Then I think they play the Cowboys. Then they got the Chargers, who doing bad this year. Then they got to go play Denver, who's doing bad this year. And then the Giants again. So, if you would have asked me, can the Washington Redskins go out there and run the table against the teams they have to play? Yes. But, do I think that the Washington Redskins can go out there and put up their offense and put up 31 points again another week? No. Are they capable of doing it? Yes. Do I believe that the Washington Redskins go out there and win some football games and run the table? Yes. But it's based on a couple of different things. What type of defense going to show up to the party? What type of offense is going to show up to the party? Per se, the wide receivers. Are we going to have catch the ball wide receiver day? Or are we going to say, oh man, I can't catch that pass wide receiver day? What type of running back are we going to have? Are we going to have, give me the ball, let me run type running back situation? Or are we going to have a running back that can't even get you 1 or 2 yards of carry and always get stuff in the backfield? Are we going to have an offensive line that's going to be healthy enough and strong enough to protect Kirk Cousins? All these things that have to be answered over the next 6 weeks when it comes to the Washington Redskins. But if you ask me, is there hope? Man, yeah, there's hope. Man, good morning to big brother James Lunkin III. We see you, champ. Good morning, family. Appreciate you so much for tuning in. Yeah, appreciate you so much. Good family there. But at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, this Washington Redskins team, there is still hope. It's going to take a whole lot of losing from a couple of other teams and a whole lot of winning from the Washington Redskins football team. But at the end of the day, there is hope. Good morning to big brother Richard from the Wilson Tribe, y'all. We see you, champ. North Carolina's finest in the house. Big brother Mickey Donovan, man. Good morning to you, champ. Good morning to you. I tell it to the hot. I tell it to the cold. You got to come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. I don't want no crying, and I don't want to talk to nobody that be signifying. 703-763-4979 is the number. Y'all want to lay your burdens down by the riverside. Because tomorrow when I get back on the air, we're going to talk about these New York Giants and what we need to go do to take down the New York Giants as a team. We can't keep sitting there hossing on the coulda, the wouldas, and shoulda about what happened in New Orleans. But you got to admit, though, whether you pissed about them losing or not, you got to admit, man, that was one hell of a football game. One of the best damn football games I've seen the Redskins play. You got to say, the last couple of weeks they've been playing good football. Enough to have you keep you on your seats. And all year long, we can say one thing about this Washington Redskins. They have had the chance to win football games. They haven't really been in a situation where somebody just came and stumped all over them like they didn't mean nothing, like they didn't have no hope for tomorrow. So Jerry Sutton say, man, Pater, man, he's still climbing into a very good quarterback. He only been a starter 2.5 years. We can win with Kirk. I agree, Jerry. Good morning, Mickey Donald. He say, good morning, fan. Wilson Tribe say, what's up, Skins, fan? With Redskins, Rev T, what it do, man? You, man, the people, that's what we do. But at the end of the day, when it come down to it, but I tell you what, though, before we get out of here, do I hear that music? Uh-oh. Yeah, they done did that old okey-doke to Terrell Pryor, y'all. They done did the old okey-doke to Terrell Pryor. They say he won't be back no more. They say Terrell Pryor won't be back no more. Due to a knee injury, he got to go have surgery. And we all know Chris Thompson is injured and he's done for the year. And we hope that he gets well and both of them have speedy recovery. But Terrell Pryor, though, y'all, let me just tell y'all, he's joining that list of people who won't be back no more. He won't be back no more. You done seen the last days of Terrell Pryor of being the Washington Redskins. At the end of the day, though, Mickey Donovan say, true, but halves are killing us. And you know what, Mickey, you were right about that. It seemed like in these last couple of games, going in the halftime, the Washington Redskins seem to do some dumb things that kind of give teams some extra oomph in their life. I'm just saying. At the end of these fourth quarters, these Washington Redskins keep doing some things that seem to give these teams some oomph in their life. But at the end of the day, though, y'all, when it all comes down to it, there is still hope for the Washington Redskins. Now, I tell you, it's going to take a little bit of a wing and a prayer, but and a whole lot of winning, but there's still hope. But tomorrow when I get on these airwaves, I'm going to talk about the New York Giants team that the Washington Redskins shouldn't take lightly at all. And I'm going to tell the people why. And hopefully tomorrow, I have a special guest on the airwaves with us. We done had a good show with the people, by the people, for the people. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T, right here in Mount Top Network Radio, DMV. We going to be right back here tomorrow, y'all. Wednesday, 9:05 a.m. We going to go live. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Uncle Bo Go-Go Remix Volume 4 playing out there. The Inside Blitz is playing out there. Right here, Mount Top Network Radio, DMV. I tell it to the hot. I tell it to the cold. I don't want nobody crying, and I don't want to talk to nobody signifying. Right here on the Sports Revival. Hey, man, I love y'all. I love y'all. Happy Tuesday. Love somebody. I thank all our callers. I thank all our listeners, our viewers right here, y'all. Mount Top Network Radio, DMV, y'all. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T. I'll see y'all on Wednesday, y'all. Love somebody. Love somebody. March with me. Ow!